Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Sporting News Studio. I'm Stephen Levine. Ryan Fagan, college basketball writer for Sporting News, joining me here in the studio to preview each and every game of your NCAA men's basketball tournament, brought to you by the UPS Team Performance Index. Number 2, Georgetown takes on the 15-seed Florida Gulf Coast Eagles. Now, obviously, you see the TPI numbers there on your screen. No surprise, Georgetown has the advantage. But if you look at their defensive number, 123.10 defensive measure on the TPI for Georgetown. Defense, of course, a hallmark of the Hoya teams. That's a great number.
Yeah, that's something that, as long as there's been a Thompson coaching the Hoyas, that's something they've been very good at.
And there's been a Thompson coaching them for a really long time.
Right, and JT3, he's done a fantastic job with this team. This is a team that struggled offensively. This is a team that could have gone south. I mean, their season could have gone and turned into a disaster to miss the tournament. But they stuck to the defensive principles, and then Otto Porter turned into a Player of the Year candidate, stepping into the void that was created when Greg Whittington was lost for the season with academic issues. He's played, quite frankly, in the past 2 months of the year, he might have been the best player in the country. You add that to an already solid defensive effort, and that's why we're seeing Georgetown on the 2-seed line.
Yet Florida Gulf Coast is a team that beat Miami early in the season, but they still beat Miami.
Right, they beat Miami, and the Hurricanes didn't have Durant Scott. Durant Scott's a very important part. Miami has learned how to be a good team. Still, Florida Gulf Coast beat them. They played a very tough schedule. They had to get through their tournament even though they lost a couple games late. This is a team that's not going to be intimidated. And when you get into these situations, that's a big deal.
Yeah. So is this a 15-2 upset, or are you pretty confident that the Hoyas are going to move on?
Georgetown struggled a lot in early round games at the tournament the last couple years. Lost to a couple double-digit seeds, but this isn't going to be
This isn't one of them.
No.
All right. That's Ryan Fagan picking Georgetown to advance, as we would expect a 2-seed to advance over the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles. I'm Stephen Levine, and remember, we're previewing all the March Madness games thanks to UPS and the Team Performance Index.